Well. Seems like WoW is actually doing something that we wanted them to do for the longest time possible. They're gonna go live. They're gonna have a live broadcast next season, starting next season, season 5 of WoW Women's Wrestling. Not only that, they're actually going back to where it all started, in LA. Yes, they're going back to Los Angeles for season 5. No more Las Vegas, no more Fremont Street experience. And I mean, honestly, me personally, I like the Las Vegas setting that they had in Fremont Street, but I feel like them going back to Los Angeles is a right move to go because I mean it's Los Angeles and like not a lot of people are going to Las Vegas to do anything, especially watching wrestling. You see that from seeing a lot of people not buying tickets for WrestleMania 41 and 42, and it just like it was just it's a pain in the ass being in Las Vegas in the first place because it allows help. I know that from experience, no pun intended. But not only they gonna be back in LA, they're not gonna be filming in the Bellagio Theater. They're not gonna be filming in the Globe like they did in the first half of season 1 we launched back in 2022. They're not gonna be back in the soundstage back East End Studios like they did in season 3. They gotta be part of Live LA, which is basically Los Angeles version of Fremont Street. It was basically like all these events happening at once, and right by Staples Center. I'm not calling the Crypto Arena because screw crypto. Now and wow, we read this article of them going back to LA, having a live broadcast. They also saw them seeing they gotta have Ziggy Buzz had an on-screen role during the season, and I don't know how I feel about that because let's be real, not a lot of people are fans of Ziggy Buzz. I mean, I just call him a spade, and we don't know for sure if he's a legit wrestling fan or if he's just doing this just because he's bored and they sold the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm not assuming anything. I'm not gonna come on here and crap on her. If she is a wrestling fan, cool. Hopefully she has she doesn't be like Carlos Silva and TNA or be weird and corny like Tony Khan is sometimes in AEW. Hopefully she has like a decent role and she actually knows what she's doing because if she doesn't know what she's doing, then you gotta be a train wreck. So let's keep it real. Having them back in LA is a right move for them because that's their staple. No pun intended. That's where they were basically built the most. Like they done tapers elsewhere, like throughout the 20+ years of WoW, but Los Angeles is their main home when it comes to do tapings. So I'm not mad about that. Having them be in like the LA live LA, like basically outside of the Staples Center, gonna be interesting because like I seen a couple of events happening during the day in that area. So gonna be interesting to see how well it does in that area outside of the Staples Center. And I'm happy for the superheroes. I'm very happy for everybody they gonna be wrestling on this season. Wow, I mean that's the main people I'm happy for because it is actually live, not no BS. It's actually live, not no live to tape, not live to the people in attendance. It is actually live for everybody to see on TV, whatever channel it may be, because it is syndicated still. Then it gotta be great for all the women involved because they deserve this. this is what they wanted to do for a longer time, having WoW be bigger and better. And now with them being live potentially, like actually live, I'm happy for them. And this is what they work for their entire lives, for years, and now it's happening. And it's gonna be a treat, a great treat to see. So overall, we now have confirmation of season 5. We now know that we gonna be back in LA, and we gonna be back in Los Angeles, and Genie Buzz gonna be an on-screen character, some way, shape, or form. And honestly, just again, it gonna be interesting to see how that goes. But overall, I'm intrigued. I'm interested to see what happens next season for WoW. And well, with the ending of season 4, definitely gonna be interesting to see what happens in season 5. I'm not gonna tell you what happens, but just gotta wait to see what happens in the end of season 4. And I may do a review of the rest of the season, may not. Who knows? It all depends how I feel and how WoW last few episodes WoW are, because again, the season was a complete mess. If you ask me. But season 5, I'm interested. I'm intrigued. I can't wait. Let me know down below what your thoughts are on the news of WoW potentially being live, like live broadcast episodes of WoW. How you feel about that being the move? How you feel about them going back to LA for the tapings? How you feel about Genie Buzz potentially being an on-screen character? Let me know about all the things down below, and I catch you guys in the next video. Till that time, I'm not gonna with it to Black, the Professor William Wrestling. I'm out.